The role of angel Gabriel as the messenger of revelation. Among all the angels mentioned in sacred scriptures, Jibril, known as Gabriel in Christian and Jewish traditions, holds a unique and exalted position. He is revered as the messenger of divine revelation, the angel through whom God communicates his commands, guidance, and scriptures to prophets across the ages. His presence marks the moment when the eternal meets the temporal, when divine will is revealed to human understanding. In Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, Jibril stands as a symbol of sacred communication between heaven and earth. In Islam, Jibril is considered the most honored of all angels. He is referred to in the Quran as Ruh al-Qudus, the Holy Spirit, and Ruh al-Amin, the trustworthy Spirit. His most important role is delivering the Quran to Prophet Muhammad, a process that took over 23 years. This transmission was not mechanical, it was a deliberate, sacred act in which Jibril taught, clarified, and recited the verses to the Prophet. According to Hadith, during the month of Ramadan, Jibril would review the Quran with the Prophet each year. He was also present during key moments in Muhammad's life, such as the first revelation in the cave of Hira and the miraculous journey of Isra and Miraj, where he accompanied the Prophet to the heavens. His role is not limited to Muhammad alone. Islamic tradition also affirms that Jibril delivered messages to Abraham, Musa Moses, and Isa Jesus. In Christianity, Gabriel is one of the few angels explicitly named in the Bible. His role is primarily as a messenger of important divine news. In the book of Luke, Gabriel announces to Zechariah the birth of John the Baptist, and to Mary the conception of Jesus Christ, saying, "I am Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God, and I have been sent to speak to you." In Christian thought, Gabriel's message heralds the coming of salvation and the fulfillment of prophecy. He appears not as a vague figure but as a personal messenger with specific instructions, making him central to the Christian understanding of the incarnation of Christ. In Judaism, Gabriel is seen as one of the chief angels, often associated with strength and the execution of God's judgment. In the book of Daniel, Gabriel appears to explain visions and deliver divine insight. He interprets the prophet's dreams and reveals future events, thus serving as a guide and communicator of God's plan. While his role is less emphasized compared to Michael, Gabriel still holds an essential place in Jewish angelology. Jibril's presence in all three faiths confirms his universal role as the bridge between the divine and the human. His tasks are not rooted in earthly power but in spiritual truth. He is not a warrior, but a bearer of words that change the world. Through him, divine will is made known, and through his voice, prophets have spoken eternal truths. Angel Michael's role as protector and provider of divine sustenance. Michael, known as Mikael in Islamic tradition, is one of the most prominent angels in the Abrahamic religions. While Jibril is the messenger of revelation, Michael is the angel of mercy, protection, and provision. His duty lies not in speaking divine messages but in executing God's will in the world by controlling the forces of nature, distributing sustenance, and defending the righteous. Across Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, Michael is consistently described as a powerful force of loyalty, justice, and compassion. In Islam, Mikael is one of the four archangels, along with Jibril, Israfil, and Azrael. He is responsible for bringing rain, vegetation, and blessings to the earth by God's command. Islamic tradition teaches that Mikael oversees the clouds and commands the angels responsible for rainfall and natural provisions. His work ensures that life continues through divine sustenance. Mikael is also said to pray for the faithful, asking for mercy on those who remember God. He is mentioned briefly in the Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:98, "Whoever is an enemy to Allah and his angels and messengers, to Jibril and Mikael, then Allah is an enemy to the disbelievers. This verse affirms his exalted rank and links his work directly to divine favor. In Christianity, Michael the Archangel is portrayed as a heavenly warrior and protector of the faithful. He appears prominently in the book of Revelation 12:7-9, leading the army of heaven against Satan and his rebellious angels. He defeats the forces of evil and casts them down to earth. In the Epistle of Jude verse 9, Michael disputes with the devil over the body of Moses, showing his authority and commitment to God's justice. Christian theology considers Michael as a guardian angel of the church and a defender of righteousness. He is often invoked in prayer, especially for protection from evil. In Catholic tradition, he is honored as the patron saint of soldiers, police, and all who fight for justice. In Judaism, Michael is viewed as the chief protector of Israel and the angelic advocate of the Jewish people. He appears in the book of Daniel 10:13, 21, and 12:1, where he is described as a great prince who defends God's people in times of distress. Jewish tradition sees Michael as a defender in the heavenly court and a guide for the righteous. He is associated with mercy and kindness, and his name, meaning who is like God, reflects his absolute loyalty to the Creator. Some rabbinic texts describe him standing on the right hand of God, representing divine compassion. Across all three traditions, Michael embodies the balance of strength and mercy. He does not speak revelations like Jibril, but his actions sustain life and protect the divine order. Whether guiding the rain, leading celestial armies, or defending a nation, Michael stands as a powerful servant of God whose mission is rooted in justice, provision, and protection. Israfil and Azrael, the trumpeter and the angel of death. Two of the most awe-inspiring angels in Islamic eschatology are Israfil and Azrael, each entrusted with a duty directly related to the beginning and end of human existence. While Israfil is the herald of the day of judgment, blowing the trumpet to signal the final hour, Azrael is the angel of death, tasked with the sacred responsibility of retrieving souls at their appointed time. Though their roles are less frequently mentioned than Jibril and Michael, their presence is essential to the divine structure of life, death, and resurrection. In Islam, Israfil or Israfil holds the trumpet, known as the Sur, and awaits the command of Allah to blow it at the end of time. According to Hadith, the first blast will cause all creation to perish, and the second blast will bring the dead back to life for the day of judgment. Although the Quran does not mention Israfil by name, his role is confirmed in multiple authentic hadiths. He is described as having one foot raised and his eyes fixed toward the throne of God, listening for the divine signal. His task is both terrifying and majestic. It marks the collapse of the physical world and the beginning of the eternal realm. The sound of the trumpet will be so powerful that the mountains will be crushed, the seas will boil, and the sky will split. Israfil's act signals the transition from time into eternity, awakening all souls for their final reckoning. Azrael, known in Arabic as Malik al-Maut, is the angel responsible for taking the souls of the living. He performs this duty with precision, care, and complete obedience to God's command. When the appointed time of a person arrives, Azrael extracts the soul gently for the righteous and with difficulty for the wicked. Though he is often feared, Islamic teachings emphasize that Azrael does not act with cruelty but with divine justice. The Quran refers to the angel of death in Surah As-Sajdah 32:11, say, "The angel of death who is given charge of you shall take your souls, then to your Lord you shall be returned." Some narrations mention Azrael's helpers, other angels who assist in the process, but he remains the chief executor of this divine task. In Christian and Jewish traditions, the figures of Israfil and Azrael do not hold the same specific roles, but parallels exist. In Christian eschatology, an unnamed angel with a trumpet is mentioned in the book of Revelation, sounding a series of blasts to announce the unfolding of apocalyptic events. While not named Israfil, the function aligns closely. As for the angel of death, Christianity and Judaism often speak of death as a divine decree, sometimes accompanied by angelic messengers who carry out God's will. In Jewish folklore, the angel of death is a feared yet obedient servant of God, acting at his command with perfect timing. Together, Israfil and Azrael represent the mystery of endings and beginnings, one heralding the resurrection, the other ensuring the end of mortal life. They do not speak often, but when they act, the world changes forever.